Nope, I'm muted. All right. Let me at everybody send. Oh my goodness. That was jury titty just on my Twitter. Good thing I don't share my screen. Uh-oh. Right, where's my 100 line at? There we go. I don't know how to check if I'm live also on YouTube or not. Yeah, I have no idea how to tell. Oh well. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, GG. Alright. Last thing we did was we all reunited at the school. There we go. So we're all at the regular last Defense Academy. Not the second to last Defense Academy. We're good to go.
Up and Adam troops! Get ready for your 29th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile...
I don't know why I just sit there. His voice is tantalizing. It's been 5 days now since Takumi Sumino went missing. Oh, is this...
So freaking hungry.
I'm starving. This is so unfair.
Hey, we promised not to talk about how hungry we are. You're only gonna make it worse.
I'm sorry, everyone. If only we'd found more canned food in the ruins.
I get that we gotta make what we found last, but we're not gonna last long on one can a day.
We could only find canned bread, too. After everything we've been through, we're back on dry bread.
If this were a killing game, the mastermind would promise us food after the next murder takes place.
True!
A giant rice ball floating in midair. And there, up in the sky, a delicious, fluffy brioche loaf. Oh.
Great. Shoma's hallucinating again.
I wonder what happened to Takumi. Where could he be? I hope he's eating right.
We don't even know if he's still alive. I mean, it's been 5 days and he hasn't come back yet. Then...
Takumi is alive. It would take more than a little storm to finish him off.
Chill, dude. All that yelling is making me hungry.
Sorry. I think I'm going to take a look. I'm going to look around outside. What? Right now? Drop it, man. You're just starving as the rest of us. You're just as starving as the rest of us. You'd keel over before you've even found Takumi. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. Takumi saved me before, in more ways than one. Now it's my turn to do the same for him. Besides, I might find more food out there. Even a single can would be better than nothing. Worry not, my malnourished friends. We have good news.
Quiet, you. I can't handle you and your snark right now.
You'll want to hear this. My dear sister is going to bless us with a miracle. I think that's going too far, brother dearest.
Miracle? How come you guys are walking around like normal anyway? Aren't you hungry?
Sure, but what's a little starvation? My dear sister and I have survived worse. We're used to it, unfortunately. All right, let's get it over with. What's this good news or miracle or whatever? Hear ye, dejected masses. Listen and rejoice. Dear sister has had a vision.
What now?
You know, prophecy, clairvoyance. prognostication? Yeah, I think that's what it is. She has seen into the future of someone close to us. In my vision, I saw Takumi. He's okay, and he's coming back. He'll be back with us soon. He is? He will? Whoa, hold on a minute. Things are moving a little too fast for me. You're saying you saw that Takumi's okay because you saw his future? I literally just explained this to you, Miss Kawana. Kawana? Was I not clear?
I've got a question too. Like, since when can Kako see the future? And why hasn't she used it before now? We could have used it to help find Sire or Hiriko.
I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. There we go. Yeah, okay. Just fucking with some stuff on my dashboard. I can look into the future whenever I want. I just get these sudden flashes of people and what's going to happen to them. Yo, what up, Justin? So, you could pick whose future you'll see or when you'll see it? Sounds like a real handy ability, when it works right. I'll have you know, my dear sister's predictions are incredibly accurate. She's right at least 60% of the time, every time. Gonna BRB and get some Subway? Holy moly. Hey, go onto the app because they might be doing $6.99 subs. You get a footlong for $6.99. Or the combo for $10. What should you get? I don't know, man. I always just get the Italian subs, like the Hot Shot Italian or the BMT. You got a coupon? Epic. I know the app usually runs like something nice if you don't have it. If you don't have like a paper coupon or something.
And it's probably just a lucky guesses. I mean, even I can. Uh-oh. What the? No way!
That sound.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Is it going to be an actual battle or is it going to be the bus? Damn it. An attack now? Couldn't the bastards wait till we had something to eat? Don't be frightened, everyone. It's not invaders, it's Mr. Samino. My dear sister's prophecy is coming true. He probably just tripped the alarm on his way in. You think so? Of course. Take a look at the monitor if you don't believe me. Uh-oh. But that's when the whole... That's when the other school shows up from behind and does a pincer attack.
See, it's totally an enemy attack!
Whoopsie. Guess you can't win them all.
There's no laughing matter. How are we supposed to fight in this condition? I barely got enough energy to keep reapplying my makeup.
I don't like it either, but we don't got a choice. They'll be here any minute.
We've got no Hiriko, no Takumi. This is gonna be tough. Quit being so obvious about trying to act inconspicuous. It's not gonna do you any good. You get that we're all dead if they get in here, right? Aren't you gonna do anything about it?
I'm sorry. I just wouldn't do any good, though. I can't fight. I've told you before, I couldn't even if I wanted to. My infuriating worthlessness runs too deep. A defective reject of a human like me wouldn't make any difference. Just drop the self-depreciating act for a minute and think about it. Don't you realize how totally screwed we are? We need all the help we could get here. Look at you, taking the moral high ground. Mr. Maruko, nobody would think you were one of the non-fighters yourself not so long ago. Oh, they grew up so fast. I thought you'd be stuck in that hypocritical coward phase forever.
What?
How about you two? You're not joining us either? I guess we could. Oh, there's no need to worry. Mr. Samino will be back anyway.
You're using that as an excuse this time?
My position has remained the same ever since we got here. I won't allow anything that puts my dear sister under danger, or in undue danger. Maybe we should reconsider that. It does seem awfully unfair. Everyone is risking their lives and we don't do anything to help them. Sister dearest, don't worry your pretty little head about such things. Just leave everything to your dear brother. Have I ever steered you wrong before? No, of course not. I'll always do what's best for you. What's best for us, you just have to be a good girl and do as I say. You trust me, don't you? So don't concern yourselves with these matters. Just say whatever you say, brother dearest, and let me handle it. Whatever you say, brother dearest. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now that that's decided, give it your all out there, everyone. We believe in you.
Great, thanks. That means a lot. I seriously have no idea what's going on inside in that insane head of yours.
We should head over to the war room. The invaders are getting closer. That's that then. Just gotta tough it out somehow.
I think we've gone beyond toughing it out at this point. I can't do it. I'm all out of SP and MP and AP. You name it. I'm rocking a big fat 0.
Don't get concerned, everyone. So long as we work together, we can make it work somehow. Isn't that what Takumi is always telling us? If he really is on his way, we have to defend the school until he gets back. Let's get this defensive battle underway. Oh damn, it's him under control now. So epic. I love starting the stream with a battle. What in the hell is that?
Guys, don't look now, but there's something weird up in the sky.
A flying invader? Do you think it's a commander?
Ah, no sweat. I'll shoot it down before it gets any closer.
Uh-oh.
No way! My shots won't reach it! What do we do now?
Hey, look! It started moving differently.
Huh?
It made more invaders?
Gross, gross, gross.
Forget the blimp. We're gonna get wrecked if we don't take these ones out first.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm taking the wing. Ready when you are.
Okay.
I'll show you what's up. Get the hell out of my way!
It's killing game time!
We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got it. Nice.
Here we go!
Also, this says wave 1 of 4, by the way.
Full throttle!
You get 1 bonus AP for those guys too.
I guess it's my turn.
Let's freaking go! Knocked it out of the park!
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way! We better get moving.
Why did
I'm ready whenever.
why did I not get
Here we go.
I'm like curious why I didn't get a debuff after that.
I'm good whenever.
Let me at him. Just watch me. That's what I'm talking about. Did you see that? I'll show you what's up. We better get moving.
Okay, now I have
Full throttle! Eat this! Oh yeah!
Let's freaking go! Hey,
then I could kill the egg.
that's what I'm talking about! Yes!
Ready when you are.
And then
Let's roll.
I didn't have enough AP to kill the final guy. All right, we're completely fine.
Game time! This isn't looking good, guys! It's birthing them faster than we can squish them!
Damn it! All the guts in the world ain't gonna do shit against numbers like this!
We need to beat the flying one first. They'll just keep wearing us down otherwise.
Great idea, but how? None of our class weapons have enough range.
Wave after wave of infinitely spawning enemies. This isn't even fun anymore. Maybe it's a progression blocking bug. Didn't anyone playtest this game?
Don't give up. There has to be a way to bring down the commander. We just have to figure it out.
It will be all right.
Huh?
What did you say, Kako?
I can feel it. It's bright and it's burning. A brighter future is heading right for us. Takumi is coming. And he's not alone. He's bringing help. Oh, he'll be here soon.
Help? What do you...
Wow. Epic.
Takumi, you guys all right? We picked up some strange readings, so I figured there might be an attack. This bus isn't really built for speed, but we got here as fast as we could. Takumi, you're okay. Thank goodness. I was so worried.
You son of a bitch! You sure know how to make an entrance. Another couple of minutes and we'd have been toast.
But who's that with you? And are they wearing class armor?
What a bunch of slack-jawed excuses for fighters you've got here. Is this a special defense unit or a codfish convention?
Codfish
Shut
convention.
your mouths when you're in my presence. You're going to pollute my air with your noxious excretions!
What the hell's your problem?
I'm sorry. She's always like this around new people.
What the hell's your problem?
Always?
Verily, it seems our introductions will have to wait.
Verily?
Indeed. Slime invaders must
Fucking
take
verily?
priority. So says the holy Jumanji sword.
And you can talk to your sword? Talk? She practically makes love to the thing. You should see what she uses as a sheath, if you get what I mean.
That is not true. My relationship with my blade is purely platonic.
Dial it back a little, girls. This is our only chance to make a good first impression.
Yeah, think you botched that up already.
I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain later. Let's win this battle first.
What? These new guys too?
Don't worry, we're on your side. We all want the same thing, to protect the school.
Is that good enough?
All of these unexpected developments can't be good for my heart. But if Takumi vouches for you guys, then I trust you too. Let's defeat these invaders together.
Of course. For the school. And for humanity.
All right.
Hey, you guys got a Revive-O-Matic here, right? We're good to use it too if things go south? Yeah, it should be fine. Remember what Nigo said.
Yep, Nigo, the Either Academy, epic.
Not to mention how we were always supposed to come here at some point anyway.
But given Lady Nozomi's underdeveloped hemo anima, it's unlikely it will work on her.
I know. I promise to retreat if I have to.
Now that students from the second you use strategic materials. Epic. Okay, it's just a dual battlefield. How do I use those again?
Here we go. Time to use it.
Sure.
2 arms! This should hinder them.
Okay.
I guess it's my turn. Let's try this out.
Yeah, sure.
Just watch me.
Okay, he could get a lot of AP here.
Ready. Let him loose. Did you see that?
We got 200 voltage now. I'm definitely thinking about saving it.
Nen! I've got you!
Let's get to the killing. Let's go.
I'll put an end to this. You'll go no further.
I'm ready whenever. I guess it's my turn. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got it. Nice.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Uh-oh, dead already.
I don't know if these things hatch immediately or not.
Leave it to me. strategies.
I'm good to go.
Whenever you're ready.
Huh. I don't know.
My turn.
Forgot about that.
I've got this.
Yo, what's up, Justin?
Say when. Gotcha.
Got the hot honey pepperoni. I've never had it.
Care of the rest.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I'm not really much of a hot honey guy.
Onward. Flash! I've got you.
I'm an adventurer.
I'm taking the wheel.
They're like one slot off.
Let's freaking go!
Oh, I guess if I did this, he'd be able to move. I have a feeling I want to get rid of all these eggs in like one go.
Good to go.
Oh, that doesn't reach.
I'm prepped and ready.
Leave it to me. Let us begin. My senses are greatly heightened. 2 arms.
Maybe I'll just keep it at 1.
Yeah. Onward. Banzai. Let us begin.
Man, that thing has a lot of fucking
Ready
health.
when you are. That's it. Good to go. Take this. Got it.
Onward.
What's the situation over here?
We better get moving.
Ready when you are.
So if I come over here,
Are you
do
okay?
that.
I guess it's my turn.
You could run over here and do that.
All well and good.
Let's give it to him.
Maybe we just do that and see what happens. I haven't seen what the eggs do just hatch in one turn. Okay. Well, not every egg though. Ow. Dude, those turrets are like... So it's 2 spaces. These turrets kinda suck. I'm not gonna lie.
Get moving. Here we go.
Hauling ass!
Turrets are rough, except they're okay against boss enemies. That makes sense.
Knocked it out of the park!
Prepped and ready. Mow 'em down. I'll show you what's up.
They're designed to be put behind the fences. Yeah, that's what it, it's definitely what it seems like. It's just like, kind of like,
Ready when you are.
it's like kind of hard. Oh, also, I forgot about this guy all the way over here.
I'll take care of this.
I've got this. My turn. That's it. All right.
Ready as I'll ever be. Here we go!
All right, well, that egg is gonna open. Yeah, that's fine.
This could mean trouble. I'm exhausted. It's not over yet. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got it. Nice.
Okay. There's that.
Time for me to move.
I'm prepped and ready. Here goes. I appreciate it.
So
I'm good
she
to
got
go.
they got paralyzed, so
Experiment time.
so they kind of combo together. There's nothing else around there.
Make way.
Okay. And we got 200 AP still.
Shit! If that thing keeps popping out eggs, we're gonna be here forever.
Pathetic. If you can't make yourself useful, just stay in the gutter where you belong. You steroid-abusing Neanderthal.
Hey! My muscles are all natural.
Allow me to show you how it's done. Cover me in the meantime, like a good servant.
You ain't the boss of me, tomato head.
I'll craft one of my special surface-to-air artilleries to shoot that UFO out of the sky. You just make sure to cover me while I do all the important work.
Please, trust us. Kurata's specialist skill is perfect for situations like this.
All right. You got this, Kurata.
Fine, just don't mess it up.
Kurata.
For it, tomato lady.
She's got to be defended for 3 turns. Okay.
Let's freaking go! Mow 'em down! Let me at 'em!
Justin, quick question. So if I'm at 300, do I have to use my ability, or does it just like keep adding? You don't gotta, but you won't get more. That's exactly what I was asking.
2 arms!
Man, they're set up in a way where I can't get... I could only get one. Do Yugami or give both sides more AP?
Wait. Time for me to move.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a pretty good spot.
I'll kill them all.
His thing's pretty
Kill the
big.
rest for me.
Onward. Let us begin. Banzai! My apology. Onward.
What happened?
Hi! I've got you.
You said you went, huh?
I'll show you what's up. Hey! Yes! Yes, leave it to me.
Prigeisha? What does that mean?
Locked and loaded.
I'm ready whenever. Ha! All well and good. We better get moving. Allow me to take them down.
Wow!
Got it. Nice.
Leave it to me.
Ready as I'll ever be. I'll help.
You have my thanks.
I owe you.
Onward. Flash! Leave it to me. Banzai! I've got
Bonsai!
Time for action.
Ready when you are. Take this! Good to go. My turn. Here. Got it.
My apologies. What happened?
I'm good whenever. I'll protect you.
Let's freaking go! Get the hell out of my way! Just watch. That's what I'm talking about. Let me at him.
You play this game too much, dude. You know all the voice lines.
Left and mow him down. Just let me handle it.
Let's do this.
Wow.
Let's freaking go.
Wow. Okay. Now, what needs to be done here?
Good to go.
2 arms!
I'm prepped and ready.
She literally said it right before I said bonsai. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm not listening to the voice lines, you know. What do I look like, a nerd? Maybe I should have
You've left yourself open. 2 arms.
2 arms.
Let's do this. Take that!
Onward. Let us begin. Hi. 2 arms. Banzai.
Bonsai.
I'm good to go.
Let us begin. 2 arms. Onward.
My turn. Say when. Here we go.
I don't even hear my apologies, dude.
Let us be onward. Leave it to me.
Who are you even talking about? Was it her?
Locked and look. I'm taking the. I'm good when.
No.
Let's do it to it.
When she kills, I mean, I don't know. She killed somebody. She killed somebody and she didn't say my apologies.
Two arms. You've left yourself open. Let us begin.
Shiva went, you left yourself open.
Leave it to me.
Bonsai.
Hiya.
Hiya.
It's set. Told you it wouldn't take long.
She didn't say it. You're capping. Oh, that's what that thing said. Oh.
How a true lady slaughters her prey.
Oh God.
Wow, this thing's tough. Looks like it's still got plenty of fight in it.
At least it's closer to the ground now. That's gonna make things a lot easier.
Insolent reprobates, suckling on the lifeblood of the human world. Repulsive monsters from the beyond. Kyoshika Magadori and the holy Jumanji sword shall exercise you.
All right, epic. Okay, so I gotta use some.
Onward.
I've gotta use some abilities.
Banzai. Let us begin.
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to take them down. I hope I helped a little.
Wow.
Let me at him. Hey, bang. Prepped and bang, bang, bang. Did you see that?
Let's do this. Oh yeah!
Okay, that was a pretty good turn on that end.
I can't wait.
Oh, it doesn't get the boss in it. Cringe.
My turn. Gotcha.
Gotcha. It's probably gonna move forward, right?
Two arms! Leave it to me. Banzai! Locked and loaded. Yeah!
Thanks.
She was gonna say it and I skipped it. Yeah, whatever.
I'm taking the wheel.
It's when she kills a medium-sized guy. Yeah. I've heard all this cap before.
I'm prepped and ready.
Let's get to the killing. Time for me to move.
There we go. Okay. Well, dude, if I'm being honest, these guys really have nothing to do.
Leave it to me. Shifting gears. Let's go.
Just watch me.
Oh, he can't make it over there.
I'll take care of this.
Onward!
Oh!
Not half bad.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't stop now! Behold my warrior spirit! The way of the samurai inevitably leads to death.
It's killing game time.
Good to go.
Do all of their abilities do
I never thought they'd be this good.
6?
I'll kill them all. I'm dead tired.
I'll put an end to this.
My turn. Take this. Good to go. Hiya!
Who do I want to kill the boss?
Let me handle.
Let's have you do it. Impacted spam poggers.
You can handle the rest.
He didn't die?
Let's go! Drop dead!
I've returned!
She came back.
Finally over. That's got to have been one of our toughest battles yet.
We couldn't have done it without you, Takumi. You're always there for us when we need you most.
Are those nerd glasses of yours just for show? I'm the one who brought down the commander, you limp-dicked Poindexter.
What did you just call me?
You were all pretty useless out there. If your parents could see you now, they'd regret ever giving you life and throw themselves off a cliff.
God damn.
Hey! Don't bring our parents into this. You've got a real nasty attitude, you know that?
Anyway, it's time for the coup de grace. Who wants to do it this time?
Oh, right. I guess we have to finish it off. I really hate this part.
If we let it live, it will only recover and come back to threaten the school again. That's a risk we can't afford to take. I can't do it, though. So it will have to be one of you.
Was that? What makes you so special?
I'm sorry. I would if I could, but my grip on Hemoanima isn't on the same level as everyone else's.
We must hurry. If nobody else wants to, I can strike the final blow.
No one wants to see you and your katana jerk off together, Kyoshka. Or do you get off on having other people watch?
Pay her no heed, everyone. Such indecent acts would give me no pleasure whatsoever. Not even a little.
I'm fine with it too. Gotta keep up my strength for when we have to kill each other in part 2.
That's your motivation for getting stronger?
Man, this time it's like a million different people, though. How will I ever choose? Look at all the people I have. So I gave her one. I think I gave him one. I gave him one. Is it better to keep this balanced or just do whoever?
Me?
Do what you want. I guess that's fair. Is she gonna barf all over him? That'd be really funny.
It's done.
That was really hard for her. All right, the special attack plus 1 voltage gained. Okay, getting the fatigue heal is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. We will never be gaming ever again. A heck of a lot happened this time around, but at least we all made it back alive. What, you think we'd let a bunch of candy-ass invaders get the better of me? Have a little faith. I'm glad that I got here in time to help out. The journey back was pretty hectic. As we were talking, the door to the war room opened and the others rushed in. Splendid work as always, everyone. Looks like my dear sister's vision came in clutch after all. We told you everything would work out, didn't we?
Why are you acting so happy about it? You didn't even do anything.
My thanks to you, new arrivals, as well. You really saved the day, just like my sister predicted.
Who are these guys? Are they part of your unit too?
Why were you not out on the battlefield with us? Surely you'd not desert your allies in their time of need.
Well, you see, I'm sorry. I'm just a useless piece of garbage that's had the supreme arrogance to adopt this mockery of a human form.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sure is fun to watch you squirm. Never mind that. I thought I was hungry before, but I can barely stand now. My vision's getting blurry.
Oh, I almost forgot. We brought a bunch of food over from our school. You've got food? For real? Of course. If you want it, you'll have to show proper deference. Now get on your knees and lick the floors clean. If I can't have a red carpet reception, seeing you toll will be the next best thing. Ignore Kurata. She just... what do you guys say to a victory meal? We can talk more afterwards. That sounds great. I'm so hungry I could puke. And that let's all pitch in and get the food off the bus and into the cafeteria. Fine, I'll do anything if it means I get to eat something other than that canned bread crap. We made our way outside to where the school bus was waiting. Man, so unlike Danganronpa though, now there's fucking 20 million characters and they all don't fucking die. So now I just gotta say their fucking lines the whole game. With everyone helping out, it didn't take us long to unload the supplies we'd brought over from the other academy. I'm owned. Back in the cafeteria, we let the Rationomatic do its thing, and soon had a glorious feast laid out before us. No one bothered with manners, we devoured it like wild animals. In a few short minutes, the plates we'd pile high with food had all been picked clean. After days of starvation and the exertion of battle, the team from the main campus were hungrier than I'd ever seen them. Oh boy, I needed that. I could feel the nutrients seeping into me. Why am I crying? Come on, body. I just got that sodium. I was starting to feel like I was never going to be full again. Glad we could help with that. Maybe you'd like a nice massage session to follow. What was that first thing you said? You lost all your supplies in the fire, right? How awful. How moronic. We should have just let natural selection run its course. Lay off us, will ya? Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. There's plenty to last us the rest of our term here, for all of us. Oh, wait. All of us, you mean you're staying? Oh, right. I still haven't told you about that part. It all started when that storm hit. I went on to recount my experience of the last few days. I'd gotten separated from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm and knocked out only to be rescued by Nigo. He took me to second to last defense academy where I met Nozomi, Kurata, Kyoshika, and Yagamu. By the way, was Nigo a boy? I thought it was a girl. I guess it could have been a he. Because it had like a female, it had like a lady's voice, and it looked like a lady. I mean, it is an egg thing. While I was there, the enemy attacked, and one of the commanders proved too much for us. But it turned out that the school was only a decoy. After it self-destructed, the others had come with me, so all 13 of us could defend Last Defense Academy together. So these guys are gonna live here with the rest of us from now on? Huh? That's right. Apparently, they were always meant to join us eventually. Nice to meet you all. Let's all work hard to keep this school safe. I don't know about that. I mean, we just met you guys. Enough of your ineffectual protests, Cabbage Breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself among you. And if the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances, except to point you out in a police lineup. You sure have a sense of humor, Miss O Suzuki. Criticizing our appearances, looking the way you do, pure comedy gold. Are you going to let them get away with that, Kyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality. That insult was aimed at me. Prepare to face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji Sword, foul miscreant. Please, everyone, don't fight. We're supposed to be a team. Are you okay, Aito? We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's going to burst. But perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from the battle. I'm good with that. Gonna be pretty freaking sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change. And shall we meet up again tomorrow morning here in the cafeteria? I expect the beds to be suitably cleaned and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize, there'll be trouble. Yeah, whatever. Had to have been a long day.
we decided the best thing to do now was to head back to our rooms and get some rest. Quite the view you got here. Those undying flames we've heard. Those the undying flames we've heard so much about. Yeah, I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. By the way, I did a quick sweep of the rooftop, and it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt our team was always supposed to join you here, that's a pretty decent proof of it, right? I guess so. Is there anybody else out on the roof? No. Phew. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. I'm surprised you didn't say I slump down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room, the one back in this TRC. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Kurara... Karuha. There's Kurara and Karuha. Son of a bitch. Would the real Karuha be there waiting for me? Or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait until tomorrow morning. Or I guess until tomorrow. I'm just making up fucking sentences. Tomorrow would be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make. Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means? I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! What did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab! As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. Oh, there's people outside. Can't just skip there. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Good morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karuha are different people. They're just too alike. I have to go. I'll see you later. If she were Karuha, I can't imagine why she'd act so cold towards me. Maybe the fact that I got so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it, though. Being around her is so confusing. The carriage that convoyed us here is now stationed at the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. Does she seriously not know how a bus works? She's pretty epic. She's just like Gonta. And I liked Gonta. Like pressing the wrong fucking buttons to scroll. Oh. Alright, it looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. And let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know? Is that supposed to be inspiring? I love... There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from the huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them the sight of them there sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little bit about them on the bus. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? Oh boy, look at all the characters I could click on. Oh, I'm sorry. I must be such an eyesore. I'll go stand in the corner and try to attract as little attention as possible. And just like that, we got 4 more people we have to live with, and they're total weirdos too. I'm glad you're back, Takumi, but we still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to Hiriko. We certainly have gathered a motley crew of allies, haven't we? It's like one of those yokai picture scrolls in here. My dear brother always tells me not to talk to strangers, and these people are pretty strange, but still. I mean, are they really? I guess they're like a little more different than like the normal group. I guess Darumi's the weirdest one out of like the big group here. This is way too many characters to keep track of. Let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Those guys from the other academy are kind of weird. Making friends with them might be asking a little too much. All this time there was a whole nother school just like ours. You really never know what's gonna happen around here. I have nothing to say to you, peasant. Tell Nozomi what she wants to know. You should go ahead and answer Nozomi's question. We're all dying to hear more about those flames. Those undying flames send a chill down my spine. Could they be some art brought about by demonic blood magic? All we could tell you about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Oh, Justin, did you ever call your card shop about the your other card shop about the pre-release?
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale.
I never believed it, but I haven't seen them with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu? Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from the last defense academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds. Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside your defense room, too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right? We think so. We tried dousing one with the ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they spring up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Sirei said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless.
Sorry.
Hey, that wasn't our fault.
Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, all right? Yes, it's just like Nigo said.
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. Or to protect a mere decoy.
A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for somebody of my social standings.
It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school.
I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning.
A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have the permission. Even Nigos couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. I guess it is a guy. Orders from above. Siri mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war?
But now that the Decoy Academy's gone, that means the attack on this one are going to be a whole lot worse, right?
Oh, didn't talk to them, gonna see him after work? Okay. You know, all else fails, just buy the box and leave. You don't gotta join the draft, just get the hell out of there. That'd be actually so funny. I don't know if I read that. Pretty much. We don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. Usually they require you to do at least one round. I guess that's fair.
And there's still like 70 days to go? Oh man, what rotten luck.
I don't know if I could hold out for that long.
What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now, you know? Get busy living or get busy dying.
You're all so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing. Enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then... Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? If we use that school bus you came in on, we could cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman.
Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here.
And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know.
Naturally, we considered that a possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed.
In the end, we decided if there was even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days.
Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not?
I guess not.
If Saria had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen.
Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without a particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive.
Wait. World death? What's that?
A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my XS-sized brain.
It's starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You'd best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war.
This is the thing that started it all?
More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough with this dramatic build-up. Just tell us what this world death thing is.
Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you could hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make with the explanations already. That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you manners, you inbred little street urchin? What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? Shut up. Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. They're gonna have sex. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you. I stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you. She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? Poo-Poo Kaka Island? Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop the entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think that it's true? Again, you make joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has its way with you. What about World Death? You gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something, or are you gonna actually start explaining things? You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor. What an insult. I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore. Kurata, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We could win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know? We were here first. Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now. We could say the same for you. You and the school wouldn't have been toast if we hadn't helped out in that battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, purty boy. I'll myrtleize ya. Ouch. Don't mangle murder like that. Or don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect. Uh-oh.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board. Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like
This is just like tongue and Ripple 3 when Angie had her colt. That's true.
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That dreadnought class dead beats as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room and have his way with you. I'd never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone. We shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh. Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction, my ass. I may be a jerk, but he's our... Wait, Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But... Yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon. All right. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though.
team from the second camp is left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting about their feelings. What's with those guys? Are we really gonna have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? I agree. Their attitude was positively sickening. Like you're one to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. So this is my fault? I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death they mentioned is? I'm really curious now.
Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get us inside our heads.
Damn it, I still feel like I want to hit something. Think I'll go back to my room and cool off.
I guess I'll do that too. No killing game? Then, maybe next time.
Takemaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Saria or Hiriko were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Aito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. Darumi just wants to play Danganronpa, dude. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's got to be some way. We just need more time. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off all this. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second, right? Oh man, everybody's in here. Level up your traps and gear. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. There are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air's thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. I only wish we had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent. I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Karawa could never have put in an act this convincing. Is she really not Karawa? Or maybe she's lost her memory.
Look out, Nozomi! That perv is waiting for the chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva.
Ah, so he is like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking it in their breaths. Except with saliva. The Holy Jumanji Sword and I will strike him down. I keep telling you, I'd never do anything like that. Darn it. She's more cautious of me than ever now. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do here?
The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease.
Seriously? You like this? With all this metal and gunpowder and everything?
I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself.
But the Usuzukis, right? Usuzukis?
Actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development.
Weapons development, like guns and stuff.
In the beginning, our family's name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners.
Oh, Suzuki. Gotcha.
We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary privilege to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki, and the rest of it is history.
Is that how names get changed?
Workshops like this are just as integral to a family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. This industry's atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history.
I like the cute tomato face.
I'll create weapons like I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
For my feet, others flee. Great and powerful Suzuki!
I see. She said it right there. The invaders will rue the day they crossed an Suzuki. Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right? Maybe you should go tell that to your friends of yours, too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence. Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Oh, we can make traps here? I could try it sometime. Of course this guy would be in here. So this is the biolab. It looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. What is that? What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, look at all this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we could whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemo anima a temporary boost. We could use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nigo did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet I'd finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. It does sound like it would be useful, but is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? You're worried about the mortality of a little thing like that? You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as a result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours, the fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant, it's all right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we could probably make some killer modifications to ourselves, just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle. I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not. Not interested. Let me know when you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Alright. I visited both of the new rooms that were unlocked today. Guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. I didn't get to talk to everybody in there. Between all the arguing and the exploration, today's really taking it out of me. Is there anything I could do to get everyone to see eye to eye, or are their attitudes towards fighting just too different? Representing of humanity's war, they chose us above all others to, We're the ones who can do this, so it's only natural we give it our all. Mankind's teaches our hands, it's our responsibility. Never thought any of this is responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to go home. Would I feel differently if I knew about World Death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about? Someone's at the door. Could it be her? I felt a flutter of anticipation, my hands trembling. I pulled open the door to reveal... Good evening, Takumi. You have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Aito. Are you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it'd be nice to chat a little. That isn't woman. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiriko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm?
How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. But then I was already on my own somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? When you're around here, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although, if it's something romantic, bear in mind, I don't have any experience in that area. No, was it really? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Now that I've been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Aito about Kadowa, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home before the war. That was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Kadowa. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people no matter how much I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Kadowa, she had no idea who I was. I told Aito about this mystery and the theories I'd come up with and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she has amnesia, but she'd never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I'd been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Aito, say something. Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I was reading a little while back. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different, a parallel universe. Parallel universes, for some reason I'm having a hard time saying parallel. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even past or the future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities. Poo-poo caca realities. It's a fairly common trope, depending on the story. A parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him living his own slightly different life. You think that the connection between Nozomi and Kadowa? Like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Kadowa and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Aito. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it to happen in real life. I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic hasn't gotten warped from all the strange things that's happened to us lately. Okay, but that kind of makes sense, though, because, okay, there's like a few things, right? Nobody has met each other. Nobody has met each other in this reality. Or, like, they're like, oh, we haven't ever ran into each other. There is... I fucking forgot his name, because I hate him. Little short, kick myself boy. He was also saying that he woke up in a hospital, and nobody... Shoma, that's his name. Shoma was talking about a hospital that none of the other people have heard of before. I mean, it could be. That makes a lot of sense. Especially because Nozomi is like, oh, I have all these things and like the fucking sirens and blah, blah, blah. But she just like lived a different life than the one that was with Takumi. It makes sense. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped to get all this off my chest. And it's such a weird story, most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told anyone about this. I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader, and now this. Yeah, and like, he looks like familiar. This fire guy kind of looks like... I mean, it kind of looks like Takumi a little bit. Just a little bit, though. It's, like, obviously a lot different. The hair's different. But they all have, like, I don't know. All the characters in this game kind of look the same. They have, like, the weird, like, makeup and, like, I don't know. Oh, right. I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back. But the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. With that, Aito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes, alternate realities. Could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karawa and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different? Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Aito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Maybe that's also why Nozomi's acting weird too, because she's probably like, oh, this guy's kind of familiar to this other boy I knew at school. The one I said I would protect forever. No matter what.
Time to rise and shine!
He's like my boyfriend, Jamal.
Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at the Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable. Be ready to give your life to...
It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Prickly. Aww, all of them are staying in their rooms, you son of a bitches. Oh, it's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. It can't go on like this forever. We're gonna have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday. Mr. Aotsuki, does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Oh, good morning. It's you, what are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice. She'd use the cafeteria if she wants. Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us! One of us! Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Kurata and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs.
What do you want then?
I was thinking, it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we could reduce the chances of things escalating the way they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here. So we don't need the cafeteria until later.
Uh,
Wow, you guys trained this early? That's the kind of dedication I could only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. Ugh, you sound like you're a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk for someone who can't even use Hemo-Anima. Gaku! There's always bound to be some friction when the two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I feel so sorry for the fans. Brother! No! At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my question and left without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down. So what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry. You'll get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life from my parents.
Hi.
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down, not when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up. The metal shop in Biolab is unlocked. You can now develop traps and enhancements. These will give you advantages in battle, so spend your free time wisely on developing these tools. Your extinguisher level is increased. Your firefighting levels increase, so you can now go to different areas when you explore. The material you can obtain while exploring are unique to each area. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall. Okay. So he's got double math, a double jam. Let's go here, I guess, first. Ooh. Okay, so we need certain stuff here too. Gives us an extra metal fence. Place a barricade that stuns any enemies in range, and unlock explosive mine. I mean, we might as well, right? Oh, we could actually level that up too. We have 4. I'll wait to see how it works in battle to see if I want to do it anymore, because I don't know if I'll even like it. That's social studies. In the Biolab, there's an AP option that's insane. Power Panacea. Potion fully recovers HP, heals status effects, and heals fatigue. Holy moly. Desperation Potion becomes 1 HP. Dude, I forgot I had these agility potions the entire time. That sounds kind of good for, like, wiping out stuff and getting, like, a bunch of, it gets, like, a bunch of, like, yeah, because you use your desperation move, wipes a shit ton of things, and then gives you, like, 100, 100 voltage. Yeah. And then if you use it at like the end of a turn or something, it's probably really good. Because they just come back to life. That's pretty good. So you were saying that the library's a good place to start, huh? Oh God, what am I... Finish that book? I'm pretty sure I did. That science book? Yeah, I did do that one. Oh my God. Well, these guys have like everything too, though. Fire bullet that buffs all allies in range, adds 1 attack and 5 move. That sounds fucking insane. Upgrade guys, I guess, and do like some of the library stuff for the guys you want to upgrade. Well, do I just use everybody all the time? Like, I don't pick like a loadout of guys? I mean, that sounds pretty good. I could get some math. What is this? Craft a tower that buffs allies at the start of each turn. HP 5. Oh, the tower has 5. Adds 2 armor to enemies in range. Or to allies in range. Acting allies with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of gaining support statuses. That move is epic. Launch into a powerful spinning slash. Inflicts stun on the user. Oh wow, that just does 6 damage. I didn't even realize that. User extends arms to strike an enemy in front, inflicts bleed on the target. That sounds kind of cool. Learn decelerate. That's just like around attack and armor 3. That sounds pretty good too. Science 2. I want this guy. Math. So I want like math and science right now, I think. I already finished a science book, so maybe let's do like a math book. Calculation, probability, theory, and fate. All right, the most boring book of all time. I'll try in this book. In the world of pure physics, events dictated by only the probability and theory are determined. Even if you make the right decision, no matter how hard you work, if the gods make a bad roll of the dice, everything will be for nothing. Thank God it only gives you the lore dump once, yeah. The world is not fair. Most things are beyond the control of human will. However, that's not a reason to throw it all away. If you remain undaunted by the cruel fates and never give up, you will surely be blessed with the greatest roll of all one day. We'll be blessed with the greatest roll of all one day. God damn. The dice rolling gods only smile at those who fight against unreasonable rolls. So don't an unreasonable fate win, huh? Those are words I could take to heart. Man, my calculation just got boosted by 5. That's so sick. I love calculation. Get me back in there to learn more math. Finishing your book, calculation by 10. The timeline where he doesn't leave college.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. Got changed and went to bed, praying there wouldn't be an attack in the night. Wait, what? Weren't you in there for math? I never joined math. No, I went to college, I went to college for psychology, not math. I don't think Jesus went to college at all.
No, that's wrong.
Or Slug might have. I don't think he did, though.
Up and Adam troops! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to
I think he
spend
told me he
another
did it for a
day
year, but
enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave
dropped
the
out
way
fast
for
'cause he didn't want to do
humanity's
it.
Be ready to give your life.
I mean, I'm sure, I mean, if he did, yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't have been for math, though. If he did it for math, that is completely crazy. Morning already, I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Damn! I just gotta go, hoping that she'll be there. Confound it all. Is this Lady Karawa's, or Lady Kurata's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds. Hey, Kiyoshika, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with the Holy Jumanji sword while I was in the bathroom. I let this slide the last time Lady Kurata pulled this trick, but this time I'm really going to make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you? Take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. Oh, I see, I think. Oh, but I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Bruh. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from this school here today. As somebody did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here.
So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning?
It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier.
She has the "it's magic" lip going.
I actually don't care. I'm not even going to be coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about.
Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me?
Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Shoma, are you all right?
Shoma?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment.
Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use? Either way, it's nothing serious.
That sounds incredibly serious.
It's melting again.
Quick, someone cut off his head. The Revival-matic will fix it when he puts him back together. Probably, maybe. 50-50 chance. You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. But Mr. Ginzaki barely contributes anything useful. Even when his brain's solid, I think we're safe just to keep ignoring him.
Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still.
It's true. Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this does go way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are, but how can I get two such different groups to get along? I guess I'll just try whatever I can in my own way. Alright, that's gonna call it for today. Pretty fun stream day though. Lots going on, lots of brand new characters. We got to battle as them, that was pretty fun. But yeah, I guess we'll see if my YouTube actually saves the VOD or not, because I think Bobby was gonna watch from there today. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. See ya. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream Sunday or not. I'm going to Lagoon, and I might be too tired, and might be home too late. Memorilla Day though. Stream tomorrow? I don't know, maybe. I might do a stream on Monday. I might just do Monday and Tuesday. That might be what I do. What do I got going on tomorrow? I actually don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. So maybe on that. Wait. I guess I could... Well, if I don't got anything going on, the middle of the day Saturday, then, maybe I could get a stream going on Saturday. I don't know what that voice was. I was just looking at myself in the camera and had a kind of mobster look to me. Okay, maybe I gotta, maybe it's time for him to sleep with the fishes. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I'll figure it out. I'll definitely let you know if I'm gonna be streaming. Make sure you can even watch. But yeah, bye.